What a spectacular show.
Oh my gosh, quite a lineup tonight.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely.
We had, as you saw, the Everyone in Harmony chorus, forefront, the ladies, half and half, class ring, double date, and ended up with instant classic, and then that beautiful arrangement that I suspect was by Theo.
I would suspect.
Pretty healthy guess, yep.
Without a song, and I bet a lot of people are going to be interested in finding that beautiful arrangement.
Gorgeous.
So what's coming up the rest of the night, guys?
I don't really know. I think we might just call it the
Let's go. We're
You
done.
think?
Let's go home.
You think?
Wait. No.
Wait, I heard there was a quartet contest
Yes.
tonight.
Something very
Our
good.
much anticipated top 10 final
Yes.
for this year's amazing quartet contest. I mean, the quarterfinals are incredible. The semis were even better, and I'm a little bit nervous to see what might actually happen tonight. I mean, this is going to be an incredible night of entertainment.
It really is. And there were at least 12 or 13 quartets that I had in the 10.
Absolutely.
And but of course there are only 10. We're starting out with our mic tester Clutch, who was our mic tester last year. So this is their second year to be 11th. I'm sure they were hoping for a spot in that 10, but grateful to be able to sing again.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And leading off tonight, singing first is Newfangled 4. Anxious to see what they're going to do
Indeed.
tonight.
Came in 6th last year, so high expectations, I think, from an audience this year.
And it's an expectation from the audience to come up with new comedy every year, which is a comedy series.
Yep, absolutely.
And to be able to come up with fresh things. And, you know, I'm kind of disappointed, honestly, that they're first because I look forward to waiting for them, you know, to give us some comic relief.
Absolutely.
So we're going to probably start out the night laughing and then it's just going to go downhill from there.
I'm going to let every competitor through 2 through 10 know you said that. I think that's appropriate. Speaking of competitor number 2, more comedy.
That's
well,
true.
maybe. You never know with category 4.
Yeah,
I'm suspecting there'll be some comedy tonight.
I bet they will. I bet they will. They do a mixture, a nice mixture, though. They can sell a serious song or of any genre as well as lifting us up with some comedy sometimes. So.
I mean, when you've got Tim Brooks singing lead, you can kind of do anything.
Tim, you're the best.
How does he do? Plus, as we were saying earlier in the week about how he works all behind the scenes, and you see him in the sound room and taking care of things. I don't know how he does it. Amazing.
Right, and still sings 3 fantastic rounds with his quartet.
Exactly. Well, and singing third tonight is Signature. And again, I think a lot of audience expectation for them this year.
I've heard some rumors about some fun music they're doing tonight, too. And I'm not going to share those secrets, but I'm excited to hear what they're going to sing tonight. So that should be very entertaining.
I'm excited because I feel like their progression over the last few years and now with the quartet member change, but even their progression this week, seeing them open up and have such a silly, fun time in the semi-final set brought me so much joy to see them just be themselves and be those goofy people I know behind the scenes.
It's true, because we think of them on stage as being the serious, often the quartet, and they do take their art seriously, and
Absolutely.
they take their vulnerability seriously, and they've made us cry many times. But in the semifinals, it was more like what they're like as people when they're just hanging out.
It was almost like they could take a breath and then go ahead and be regular, be normal. Yeah, very
Seeing Dan
refreshing
Walls
to
jump
see.
up and down on stage is something I won't forget anytime soon.
Well, I just blame it on the boogie. That's all. Oh. All right, moving on. Number 4, the Core from the Johnny Appleseed District. I know they're happy to be there up there in the 10.
The first time.
First timers.
Very excited for those guys.
Yeah, very excited.
Following on from them, a perennial medalist. It's a very hard thing to say. I'm going to work on that. Throwback. A quartet we've seen sing so consistently all week. Truly very excited to see what they bring
That's right.
tonight.
And for those of you who are new to the competition, our second place last year was Signature, competitor number 3, and our third place medalist was number 5, Throwback. So there's always, like always, that expectation, you know, those ones that come in from last year in those high places, and we'll see what happens.
That's right. Time will tell. So following Throwback is going to be from Mid-Atlantic District, Pratt Street Power. First time for the top 10 for them this year. I'm sure they're
It was funny, the other day when they left this interview room, I said, if you make the 10, what are you going to sing? And they were like, we have no idea. And we decided the only 2 options were get disqualified by repeating a song or just sing anything they want. I suggested they put a Facebook poll up online and sing whatever got the most votes. I don't think that happened. I think Kyle Kitzmiller talked them out of that, but they were pretty excited for a time there to kind of leave it open to whatever.
Thank goodness for the voice of reason, Alex. I don't know. No, I would have thought it was a great idea. I would have done it, but it will be fun to see Pratt Street Power. And you're a music judge. Couldn't they do something they know, like Polecats? I mean, that might not be the most thrilling choice, but they could sing something they knew already that they could sing well, whether it's one of our Polecat songs or not.
I mean, we saw Real Time win with a Polecat.
Yeah.
It
There
can be
you
done.
go.
It
Well,
can
and
be
I think
done.
with a quartet like them too, they have enough repertoire that they could probably pull
Absolutely.
a couple songs.
Even if it was a little on the edge, they'll have a set for us I know that's going to entertain.
Absolutely.
And this will be their highest placement ever, even if they're 10th.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And what's wrong with that?
That's right. Nothing. Lots of people would love to be in the 10. And next up, number 7.
Number 7 is Quorum from Johnny Appleseed District, in the 10 last year.
Yeah, medalists.
knocking at the door
Yeah.
of the top. Well, they were in the top 5,
Yeah.
right? Oh yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so
A quartet that I've heard a lot of people talk about this week, so I am very keen to see these results. Yeah.
They excited folks in both rounds. So
Yeah,
they,
Right.
another thing I won't forget, I think there's been a lot of moments this week that are not unforgettable moments. Gary Lewis's beautiful solo in their semi-final set was, I mean, that man's voice is second to none, but that was a very special moment for them, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 8, Rooftop Records. We always see them come in with some kind of innovative something that has a lot of style. And so I'm always excited to hear them. And another great lead, in my opinion. I love their lead, Dustin.
Absolutely. And after them, in number 9, Round Midnight, we haven't seen them in the competition for a little bit of time now, but they're back. And I know from speaking with those guys, they are so stoked to be back up at the 10, especially with all this new talent up there. They're so proud and excited to be there alongside all these guys that have come up since they've been out of the competition. So very excited for those guys.
I think Rick helped Round Midnight a little bit, so he's probably super excited there.
I think they were like the other quartet we were speaking about, Pratt Street. They really hadn't planned on a third set. So we got together last night and we're going back down to the stage.
We are. Number 10 will be Midtown, and we'll see all of these fine quartets in just a moment.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. 'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. And if you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, if you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. Someone will come running to take you home. To take you even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. Suddenly I see, and all is new, all is new. You are not alone, 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 you are not alone. Comes crashing through when you need someone to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, you reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. Even when the dark comes crashing through, you will be found. You need someone to carry you, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Please welcome Barbershop Honor Society President Dick Powell and CEO Marty Munson.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are so humbled and grateful and honored to be your 2019 International Chorus Champions. A lot of people to thank. Thank you. A lot of people to thank, but first of all, we want to thank all of you. The moment yesterday, what you guys gave back to us, it was just really special for us. It's something we'll keep in our hearts forever. So thank you very much for that great moment. Also want to thank, obviously, our families who support us and love us and allow us to do this all the long hours that it takes. Thank everyone in our Far Western District brothers. Too many people to thank individually, but specifically John and Sharon Miller, our biggest cheerleaders. Yes, round of applause, please. I also want to thank Jackie Palmquist. She's our chorus mom, has been taking care of us for so long. So I want to give a special shout out to Jackie. And then also one guy that's been a stalwart in the Southeast Division for a long time that cheers us on from behind the scenes, and that's Gene Clements, Far Western District stalwart. So I want to thank him very much as well. And then, of course, I want to thank everyone else that walked across the stage yesterday. It was truly a special day. We were so honored to have shared the stage with you and seen all the performances and the artistry that you put on stage. It's just really humbling and such a sight to see where we've lifted the society together. So thank you so much for that. It's a really special contest. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I want to thank someone who's been the driver and the spirit of the Westminster Chorus for 17 years now, 11 years as director. Someone that inspires all of us here in the Risers to be better singers and musicians and artists and frankly, better, more complete men. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Miller.
Alex, thank you for that. I was not expecting that. I do want to thank a few additional people that helped us a little bit more on the artistic side, some old friends and coaches, Mark Hale, Royce Ferguson, Brett Littlefield. Of course, this particular journey was additionally helped out by Tony DeRosa, who's just an incredible inspiration. And for the first time this past journey, we worked with the best in the biz. I don't know of someone more inspirational than this woman. Miss Erin Howden was just transformative for us this year. Not only is she incredibly talented, but she's just a wonderful woman and is very close to our family. And so, Erin, we love you very much. Also want to thank a man that has been part of our journey almost since the beginning, arranges for us very frequently, and what happened yesterday would not have been possible without his genius. And so we want to thank Aaron Dale for the arrangement of our uptune yesterday. I know Alex, our president, also already mentioned it, but I want to take the opportunity from me to you to thank you for your continued support of us as a society. Your response yesterday, like he said, is going to be something that we will remember forever. And you are why we do this. We do this, you know, as hobbyists, not only for our own enjoyment, but we love sharing what we offer with you because we truly believe that what we do changes lives. I think every man in this riser would be in a different place and probably a less successful place if it wasn't for the music in their lives. And but we do this to give it back because we know it changes lives. So again, thank you for everything that you do for the society. Thank you. Lastly, this has been a very special journey, this particular contest, and the guys behind me have put in a lot of extra hours and a lot of extra heart. So I want to thank them for everything that they've done for me, not only yesterday, this week, but forever. My best friends are behind me, and I truly mean that. And thank you guys so very, very much. We do want to sing one more song for you, but before we do that, the first song that we sang comes from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, if you are unfamiliar with it. Dear Evan Hansen was written by a songwriting team, Pesek and Paul. They also did the lyrics to La La Land and won an Oscar for that. They won a Tony for Dear Evan Hansen. They've won Grammy Awards from Dear Evan Hansen, as well as their work on The Greatest Showman. So without further ado, we'd like to feature another Pesek and Paul song for you right now.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. When all the walls won't hold.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're here at the International Chorus and Quartet Competition at the International Convention in Salt Lake City, and we just heard our brand new chorus champions, the Westminster Chorus, with an unbelievable performance tonight. And I believe the last one actually did in the contest. And what was their average in performance on that one?
99.
99.
Yeah.
That's
some number.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It really was fantastic.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, everybody in the hall was just jumped to their feet again, like they did yesterday when they did it in the competition.
And their opening song too had opened up with a solo part that was he was later joined by a couple of other singers in the group, but somebody very special to you.
It is. It's my nephew David. Sorry to talk about ourselves, but it's just so exciting.
And I was such a beautiful voice.
Happy for him with Westminster. He's been there since the very beginning, since they started with the very young guys, and I got to be at their very first medal ceremony when they were silver medalists, and just hearing the foundations of what things the leadership was teaching these young guys, I was so impressed. They weren't just a flash in the pan, look at us, we're performing. They really loved the community of barbershop. They had all the right spirit about them, and it was so inspiring to me to go to that medal ceremony all those years ago, and then I got to go to the one last night, which was their 4th gold medal ceremony. It was really
I happened to walk into the room just
amazing.
after the ceremony. It happened with a whole lot of guys from 08, and 08 and Westminster joined each other on the rises in this ballroom and sang "Sure on the Shining Night," and I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life. And I think the thing that got me the most was as soon as the song finished and there was silence in the room, all they did was hug each other. They're just like this beautiful community of brothers.
Between you and the birds and the bees and Cupid, you made me change my ways. Oh, I'm not the same as I used to be. I'm walking around in a daze. I get up with a smile on my face in the morning, whistling a love refrain. Between you and the birds and the bees and Cupid, my life just ain't the same. Well, now, folks just smile and shake their heads. Mine seems fun in life. Really, nothing ever seems to go wrong. Everything turns out just right. There's just one good explanation beneath the doggone moon above. Between you and the birds and the bees and Cupid, you made me fall in love. Well, you made me change my ways. You made me change my ways. I'm walking, I'm walking around in a daze. I get up and smile now every morning, singing a loud refrain. Now between you and the birds and the bees and Cupid, my life just ain't the same. They all smile and shake their heads, while mine seems funny and light, so light. Nothing is going wrong. Everything seems so right. Now everything seems so right. There's just one explanation beneath the doggone moon above. You and the birds and the bees and Cupid made me fall in love. You and the birds and the bees and Cupid sent from up above. You made me fall in love. You made me fall in
Thank you all so much. It has been an absolute dream come true this week for all of us. Everybody has been so congratulatory and so nice to us the whole entire week. And we also want to send a special thank you to all of our friends, family, and coaches that have guided us along the way. But we want to send a special thank you, an extra special thank you, to a guy that has been instrumental in helping us and went through the pattern with us and has brought Wildfire to a new level as a quartet. And he arranged this next song. His name is Rick Spencer.
Here we all work on the Mississippi. Here we all work while the boss man plays. those boats from the dawn till sunset. Get no rest till the judgment day. Don't look up and don't look down. You don't dare make the boss man frown. Bend your knees and bow your head and pull that rope until you're dead. Let me go away from the Mississippi. Let me go away from the rich man boss. Show me that stream called the River Jordan. That's the old stream that I long to cross. Old man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant this, he don't plant cotton, and them that plant some are soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. Oh, that river keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, you get a little drunk, and you land in jail. I'm weary, I'm so sick of trying. I'm tired of living, but scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we sing the national anthems of Canada and the United States. To direct O Canada, please welcome Steve Armstrong. And to direct the Star Spangled Banner, please welcome Tony DeRosa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your mic testing quartet for this evening, Clutch!
Check. Do I see? My test, do I see? And others singing 6 songs, even with Marcus, post this long.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare disease linked to asbestos exposure. Side effects may include sneezing, flatulence, and a propensity to be hit by an electric scooter. Call 1-800-696-9696.
Nice.
Another society record, 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Woo! Definitely true.
Remember Brussels sprouts, that was a hit. Our singing this year sounded like Shifafa. All the other guys passing us by, everyone else move on, clutch my body.
Mike Tess, even with me, the barbershop agent, celebrity.
Next year, we're still concerned. Squeezy and Stockholm could return. That Burns jam.
Not a single score.
Starting with 9. Maybe we should
have started with a cheesy, dramatic introduction.
Noticing the 10 passing us by. If we really try, no fake, make no mistake. We'll make top 10. Next year, have no fear, nothing but finals. Starting here, nothing but top 10. Top 10 from now on, Our mic testing days are gone.
Flow voice, watching on Flow voice, watching on the webcam.
Thank you so much. I think that second song may have been the best thing we've ever sung together. And what's that? Okay, I'm getting word that the webcast froze up while we were singing our second song there. For those of you back home, don't worry. All you have to do is just rewind. You can rewatch this. Yeah. Just rewind as many times as you want. That's perfect. But for those of you who missed it, we'll go ahead and sing you a third song.
Da 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 da. When the wind comes a whipping round my floor, and the rain comes a rapping at my door. Give me gin to forget the sinner that I am, 'cause I'm only Satan's little lamb. Give me drums that'll start that thumping in my heart. Give me horns that'll blow the blues apart. Give me thrills that'll break the 10 Commandments with a wham. Don't you know I'm Satan's little lamb? I'm bound for its glory, glory. While I'm a living, it's purgatory. its heads he wins and its tails you lose. When you're Satan's little lamb. When the wind comes whipping round my floor, and the rain comes rapping at my door. Give me gin to forget the sinner that I am, 'cause I'm only Satan's little lamb. I am. Give me drums that'll start thumping in my heart. Give me horns that'll blow them blues apart. Give me thrills that'll break the 10 Commandments with a wham. Don't you know I'm Satan's little lamb? Hallelujah, for its glory, glory, while I'm a living purgatory. When I'm gone, what a welcome I will be given when my soul marches on.
Well, that was our mic tester clutch, and if you are watching at home, there was nothing wrong with the live stream.
No, it's
it was
perfect.
flowing just fine.
I don't know.
Very much.
But we're here with the brand new champs. We don't know how long we have because we're going to the stage pretty soon for the contest, but our brand new next gen champs, Wildfire.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
so much for having
Official
us.
performance with the gold medals. Tell us, how was that?
It was pretty surreal. It was very fun. It was the second performance for this guy. His many performances with a gold medal for him. But for us three, it was our first performance with the gold medal.
Yeah, it was great, and I really appreciate the audience standing up for us and clapping. That was a beautiful moment.
Well,
there.
they weren't just being nice. I'm sorry, but you guys deserve that standing. It was more like a leaping ovation from what
Thank
we
you
could
so
see.
much.
Debbie, you leapt up in here, I
congratulations.
promise you. Yeah.
I was leaping. I leapt. It was great. So congratulations again, you guys. You just sing even better with the gold medals. What was your other gold medal quartet, Kevin?
The Academy.
The Academy. That's right. With a guy we've heard from some tonight that we will, Michael Scott.
We'll hear from, yes.
What a beast.
That's right.
Yeah. And
That's
I
right.
should say, too, stunning job on Old Man River.
Thanks,
on your
man.
solo there, or
Yeah,
your
the-
bass feature spot, I
the,
guess.
The song works really well for us, and Rick did an amazing arrangement, so yeah.
Some of your classical roots come out on that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I heard the
It's
little
nice.
vowel
You get to let
change.
rip a
That was
little
great.
bit.
Yeah.
As soon as we picked him up in 2017, we knew we had to get a feature for him somehow. So this just happened to be the one. So.
It was legit.
There's something awesome about Rick's arrangements. They're kind of pretty straightforward and simple, but they're so true to the music.
Absolutely.
I
We gotta
love
go
listening
back
to
down to
anything
the
he
stage.
writes.
Thank you again, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Championship
Thank you.
stage.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for competitor number one. Representing the Far Western District, the Newfangled Four.
When we're in contest, we feel so grand. Our hearts go tippity tap tap tap. When on stage we stand, but we know there are other other quartets you fancy more. So even though we're not the one you adore. Why not settle for me? Come on and settle for me. I think you'll have to agree. Gold would look good there, right down there. I know we're only second place in this game. That ain't right. I know we're only sixth place in this game. But like 2% milk or say 10 beef, we almost taste the same. So settle for me. Come on and settle for me. Just say yes or no before I choke on all this swallowed pride. My swallowed pride. We have no problem being picked up from the bottom. We're not the Boston Common, but who can be? So lower those expectations. Settle for me.
Are we okay with this?
Totally. Da 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 da. Oh, settle for me. Just for me. Weekly poo, please settle for me. What is a wiggly? Kevin Keller, I'm begging you, please. Can't you see the light? Just see the light. And see Little Wiz is so bereft. Why? Jokes and bribes are all that we have left of masculinity. So settle for me. You gotta settle for me instead of signature. We'll never have the soul of signature with a soulless ginger.
Sensitive area.
But let's be clear, we'll actually have the same guys next year.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Unlike signature and throwback and quorum and squeezy and Studio 4.
Don't even get me started on Studio 4.
Well, I mean, maybe part changes just aren't in our wheelhouse.
Really? But listen, guys, okay? It's not like everyone's changed parts this past year, okay? I'll give you an example. Look at that quartet coming up next. State line, category 4. They've never had to change anything, right? Right? No? Okay, how about AIC quartets? You get there, you've made it, no one touches you. Look at real time. They've never changed anyone, right? No? Or how about ringmasters? They didn't do anything, right? They just... The sun tones? No?
So won't you settle for me? We're not as old as throwback. Settle for me. We're also not as good as throwback. We can't sing, but hey, let's think this through. Just think this through. Sure, Squeezy's a dream, but we're actually here in flesh and blood and self-hate. Settle for me in a sad way. People, it's fate. We're telling fight to Rocky, so launch to Beyonce. We'll never be the greatest like on Beyonce. But if perfect singing ain't your cup of tea, maybe, just maybe settle for me. Just settle for me. Yeah, we know that the choice you make will be right. Just We've got exciting news for you, a product on the shelf that's brand new. And come on, get ready for the big surprise. Sounds it's magical, it's fantastical, but no, 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 you won't believe your eyes.
Third year in a row, come on!
It just arrived. Oh my. Da 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 da. Oh, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Girl, I gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Baby, we've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it, yeah. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it.
Baby, if you just ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you too.
Blind to see, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give. Would you give $1 or would you give a hug? But there's one thing I wouldn't give, and that's you up. Would you give a kidney or would you give a car? And though I know the giving is an essential part of living, the only thing I wouldn't give is you, my love. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye or tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna give you up. I am never gonna give you up. Would you give up my love? No. Never gonna give you up.
I was just going to see how
The camera switched on us.
I'm very impressed. You did not move at all.
I was twitching a little, but
practicing.
Don't call flow voice. Don't call them.
do
no.
not.
We love Flow Voice.
I was just trying to see how long they could go.
Do you have any
I wasn't
apologies
going to break
you'd like
it.
to make to
Yes,
Flow Voice
all of them.
publicly
We
right
actually,
now?
it's been a great service, and I've been using it, and it's
more like
fantastic.
thank yous, but-
It was a joke. It was just a joke.
Otherwise- Otherwise, in 3 months when they all come out on YouTube, some could be missing.
Mysteriously.
Please no.
What a shame that would be.
Content has been removed.
It was all in good fun, boys.
It's not our idea. So.
Well,
So Clutch, you guys, amazing job again tonight. You were beautiful, funny, sounded great. Tell us about your choices of things you did tonight, real quick, and then I'm sure that we'll have to go back to the stage fast, but go.
Well, this is our second year in a row getting 11th place, so we tried to do it big, and we're like, let's do a parody, and so we did a parody, and Anthony Bartholomew helped us out a lot, and we
And
had
Shane Scott as well.
When? Since 2 days, since yesterday?
Like last night.
Last night?
Okay.
He was practicing
Doesn't everyone?
for a couple hours.
that's how I do my contest sets.
Yeah.
Now we can relax finally.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Anthony was taking care of his baby with his one hand, and then the other hand he's writing something for us.
And Stephanie
on the phone
Bartholomew,
with
the
us.
wife.
Oh,
was
yeah, that's
all
right.
helping.
Shout out
Thank
Stephanie.
you, Stephanie and
So-
Anthony.
Shout out to our families too who are watching. So, hey,
My-
Mom and Dad,
my kitty.
and Max, and maybe Nickel.
And then Saints of the Lamb is one of our contest songs. We're like, we might as well sing a contest song. They might want to hear some barbershop at some point.
That was great.
so-
That sounded great.
Thank
And you guys are super funny. So is that something you're going to continue to add to your...
Or the Newfangled 4,
No.
I think. I think we're the Newfangled.
Newfangled 4. I like that.
Newfangled
With the
3.5.
brand,
The newer
brand
fangled
new.
floor.
Brand
Thanks
new
so
fangled.
much, guys. We've got to go back downstairs
you.
to the contest stage.
And now, competitor number 2, representing the Dixie District, Category 4.
At the end of this amazing week, I'm reminded of a message I learned from my father many years ago. He said, Timmer, it's not so much where you're going as how you get there.
I just turned 16 and I had no car to drive. I was at our family's farm back when Dad was still alive. When he tapped me on the shoulder and led me out the door to a barn down the road I'd not been in before. There sat this old Chevy that had seen more years than me, had a top of rotted canvas, tires as flat as they could be. He winked at me and smiled, ran his fingers through the dust. He said, let's get her up and running. You can drive her for both of us. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride. It's like you never felt before. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride. And the world seems kind once more. There's a little bit of heaven waiting just for you. And all you've got to do is enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Well, we wrenched and greased and painted, and we bought her a brand new top. I remember how we smiled when we fired that baby up. It blew a puff of smoke, then we drove it out the door. The same one Daddy drove it in 20
Many years have passed. Today I drive the car alone. Behind the long black limousine that's taking Daddy home. I'll miss him by my side. Lord, please hear my plea. Let Daddy hear these words that he once said to me. Said enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride. It's like you've never felt before. Enjoy the ride. World seems kind once more, once more. There's a little bit of heaven waiting just for you. And all you've got to do is enjoy the We love the old songs, but now it seems there can be a disconnect. 'Cause today's a new world, you know what that means. You gotta be politically correct. But we've got an old tune that's oh so sublime. And we hope you'll agree it stands the test of time. Bill Grogan's gold. Bill Grogan's gold was feeling fine. Was feeling fine. Hey, three red shirts. Hey, three red shirts. Right off the line. Right off the line. Bill took a stick. Bill took a stick. Gave him a whack. Such a whack. And tied him to the railroad track. The railroad track. The whistle blew. The whistle blew. Oh, the train drew nigh. My oh my, Bill Grogan's goat. That old goat was doomed to die. It ain't no lie. He heaved a sigh. Dreadful, terrible, painful sigh of awful pain, coughed up the shirts. working with Steve Scott. And flag that train now, I'll exclaim, the goat was mad, really mad, chase Bill around, knocked him right down to the ground, and here's the strangest part, then the goat was heard to say, now listen, dude, play, play, what, Steve Scott again?
No, actually, I'm auditioning for Music City for the part of the goat.
Then the goat said, you'll get sued by the SPCA. Well, that's the story of life on the farm. Now do us a favor and hear our disclaimer. No animals were harmed in the arranging of this song. And that's the way we spin a yarn way out behind the barn.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna give you
Rick rolling hook now.
That is, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Newfangled Four in a nutshell.
Yeah.
We are officially retiring.
The old Fangled Three.
Oh boy, what a ride! What a ride! Hi, Debbie.
Tell us all about your stuff tonight, and I'm sure it's going to take a while.
Well, yeah, the second song, we'll start there. Yes, that was our attempt at a Rick roll internet meme, which was, we've been keeping that super under wrap. We haven't even told people in our chorus to just be like.
We had the idea in October. It was arranged by Patrick McAlexander.
Both songs tonight were.
And it's the hardest thing to keep a secret like that for that long. Oh boy! But I think we got him. We got him, boys.
And then the other song I recommended to the guys.
I know Patrick didn't tell me, and I tried to get him to tell me what y'all were doing. He wouldn't.
Oh, good boy.
I paid him 20.
He told me.
Wow, 20.
Guess we'll just have to pay him 40.
No, the other song is from the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and I saw it on there, and I immediately said, "Guys, this is perfect."
This shops.
It's pretty much it shops. Not only does it sounds awesome, but also the lyrics. Some of that there's original stuff from the show.
Great show.
And then we kind of added stuff in later too. But yeah, great song.
Quote from Jackson about their second song. It sounds awesome. Good job, Jackson. Yeah.
Jake, earlier we were having a chat, and you mentioned to me that you had an amazing collection of Pixar movies.
Yeah.
Do you reckon I could borrow one?
Yeah, of course. But I'm never going to give you up.
But we have to go back down to the contest stage.
I hate everything about this.
Thank you, Newfangled Four.
Thank you.
Never gonna give you up.
Back down.
I get it.
And we are ready for competitor number 3. Representing the Sunshine District, please welcome Signature.
Take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you, You can just take my love, I'll never ask for too much, just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. To go where you don't find passion inside. Can't run from myself, there's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away, don't walk away. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Yes, you see right through, right to the heart of me. Oh, and you break down my walls with the strength of your love. And I never knew love like I've known it with you. Will the memory survive? One that I can hold on to. I don't really need to very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I'm holding back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Da 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 forever. Don't make me close. Don't close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away, oh don't you know? Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Now. If I don't have if I don't have you, if I don't have
You know, every now and again, we think y'all like to hear something from us that's nice and easy. But y'all know Signature don't do nothing nice and easy. We do it rough. And that's the way we're about to do Proud Mary.
And we're rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. I left a good job in the city. We were working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. worry about the way things might have been. Oh, big wheel, keep on turning, and round Mary, keep on burning, and we're rolling, oh yes, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. Oh, 'cause we're rolling, oh yes, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. Rolling on the river.
Working for the man every night and day.
And I never lost a minute of sleep and worry about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, and we're rolling, 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 yeah, rolling on the river. Yeah, and we're rolling, yeah, rolling, we're rolling on the river. Oh, get up, get up, get up, da 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 da.
Well, I cleaned a lot of plates down in Memphis, and I pumped a lot of tang down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, and we're rolling, 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 yeah, rolling on the river. Yeah, yeah, we're rolling, yeah, rolling, we're rolling on the river.
Oh, get up, get up, get up. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Now we're rolling, 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 yeah, rolling on the river. Yeah, yeah, we're rolling, yeah, rolling, we're rolling on the river. River, roll.
Got me rolling on the river. Woo!
Elevation. Probably should have gotten some chairs to put that down on. That'd be smarter.
Welcome back to the live stream. We're here with Category 4 and Alex.
Well, I mean, everybody's taking their jackets off these days. Are you guys next?
I don't think you want to see what
Some of us were asked not to take
A little warm on stage today, maybe.
Yeah.
It's great to see you guys again in the top 10, just a perennial favorite. So talk to us about what you sang tonight and how it all came together.
This was a especially cool contest performance for us because it was our debut of the first chart that Kirk has done for us that we were able to do in contest. Enjoy the Ride.
Enjoy the Ride came from a bluegrass performer named Mackie Red.
Okay.
It was originally introduced to us by Houston Galloway. Houston, woo! And Houston had it, Trey Mack arranged it for his quartet, and then Steve arranged it. We heard it. We wanted to redo it. So, in a nutshell, that's how we ended up with it, right? A contestable ballad version.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you're a bluegrass fan, Mackie Red, he's pretty good.
All right.
So is that the first time you've had your own arrangement, like you sung your own arrangement on a contest stage ever?
No. Just in this group, yes.
Just in this group.
Just in this group.
They just now let you had
3
to prove
years.
yourself for 3 years.
No, it took him 3 years to get it done.
3 years.
And there was
It's because he's a very popular arranger.
That's
He's
right.
a lot
Yeah,
of his play.
that's right.
Yeah, I trust you.
I noticed too, you guys stood in a different singing order tonight. Tell us about that.
that was your buddy Joe Connolly's idea, actually.
I'm sorry. I mean,
for a couple reasons. One, just to get us with a little different lock on how certain things happen, and the other just for kind of a different setting from what we usually
Just
do.
curious.
Yeah.
I was sitting watching for a couple of minutes. I was like, they're standing in a different order.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anytime you switch like that, it makes you listen differently. So you have like a different perspective on the sound and everything. So
And again, just because everything else was up and light, it was kind of neat to have a different visual perspective for that one tune also.
I missed seeing you standing next to Kirk though.
So did I.
Just that contrast is such a beautiful thing.
Well, we drew straws and someone had to stand next to us.
Right, so-
Oh, what?
And Timmy lost. That's right.
now the second song we've heard you sing before,
Yep.
but with a different intro, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was some of the verse that you and I chatted about for a different direction that didn't quite shake out, and it was it worked well as a new intro for Bill Grogan's Go, which we did with A Mighty Wind for several years and always loved doing.
Yep. That turned out great.
It's good to talk about a man beating his goat with a stick.
With a stick.
I'm sure someone,
Good, wholesome family country.
Fits right in.
I'm sure
Fits right
someone
in.
will complain.
We've got to go back downstairs. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
Very much.
Back down
Great
to the
job.
Thank you.
contest stage for the next contestant.
And we are ready for competitor number 4. Representing the Johnny Appleseed District, the Core.
Who can I turn to when nobody needs me? My heart wants to know, and so I must go where destiny leads me. With no star to guide me, and no one beside me, I'll go on my way. And after the day, the darkness will hide me. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. Throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you I could learn to. With you on a new day. Who can I turn to with you? Turn away, turn away, turn that's all I've ever known, turned away all the love that I have shown. Yesterday it was time for me to cry, but today I'll give it one more try. My sorrow, beg, steal or borrow my share of laughter. With you I could learn to, with you on a new day. I turn to if you turn away, never turn away, don't I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe it's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Changed for good, it well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I learned from you with me, like a handprint on my heart. And so whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. From its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet poured from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that means like a soldier fighting in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because we knew you. We have been changed for, changed for good, changed for good. We are changed for I have been changed for
Thanks, everybody.
Welcome back to the live stream. That was the core from the Johnny Appleseed District, but we are here with Signature from
I'd be more afraid of the Australians than the animals, let me tell you.
Right.
Especially down in
Well, no.
Tasmania.
Did you hear that? Like, I mean, do they run wild? Is that what you're thinking? They're just everywhere?
No. If anybody out there, check out on Google spider rain, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. This is spiders just rain from the sky.
Is that a real thing?
That is a real thing.
Yeah,
it is.
All right.
I don't like spiders.
Absolutely.
I don't like spiders and snakes.
And Australians are like
Don't like
Americans, so it's going to work out perfectly.
Great.
Fantastic.
I knew there was a problem with us. So tell us about your music you did tonight.
Theo Hicks is the first song. I Have Nothing from The Bodyguard. Whitney Houston, one of our idols for sure. Second one, Tina Turner. Proud Mary.
Yeah.
Cole Kitzmiller.
Yes.
So
tonight was the diva package. Tina Turner and Whitney
Houston.
Houston.
Actually, the
Get
week
up
had a
there, get up
theme
there
of
and do
diva.
it.
Exactly.
Love
We
it.
had Beyonce. And Michael Jackson.
And Aretha Franklin.
And Aretha Franklin.
So we had a lot of divas.
Well, we got a diva right here. Daniel Cochran.
Yeah,
ladies and
number one
gentlemen.
barbershop diva right here.
Yes, Devo.
It was a lot of fun to go out there.
Thanks so much for
Congratulations,
visiting with us,
guys.
We got
Thank
to
you.
for the
Having us.
next competitor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we are ready for contestant number 5, representing the Sunshine District, Throwback.
All the time I thought there's only me, crazy in a way that no one else could be. I would have given everything I own if someone would have said you're not alone. All the time I thought that I was wrong, wanting to be me, but needing to belong. If I had just believed in all I had, if someone would have said, you're not so bad all the time, all the wasted time, all the years waiting for a sign to think I had it all the time, all the time I thought I don't fit in, try to play the game, but never seem to win. I would have found the strength to not lose steam if someone would have said, just dare to dream all the time I thought there's me crazy in a way that no one else could be. Can't believe that you were somewhere too, thinking all the time there's only you, all the time, all the wasted time, all the years waiting for a sign to think I had it all the time, had it all the time. With you I have it all. With you I have it all the time. All the time. The time's a wasting and there ain't no messing round. Maybe me and my boys gonna make some noise when we light up this town. Might just burn it down. Well, the crowd is getting restless. It's smoky, loud and hot. The band is heating up and giving everything they've got. Every little thing. Somebody check the exits in case a fire breaks out. We're packed in tight, it's Saturday night, and we're burning the roadhouse down. We're burning it down, burning it down. We're burning the roadhouse down. The band is in full swing, and man, there ain't no stopping now. There'll be nothing left but ashes left when Sunday rolls around. But it's alright, it's Saturday night, we're burning the roadhouse down. Well, it's a mob out on the dance floor and the pressure's getting higher. One spark from that fiddle bow could set this place on fire.
It's so cool to be here in the hottest place in town.
Man, no, it feels so right. It's Saturday night and we're burning the roadhouse down.
We're gonna burn it right down, down, down. We're gonna burn that roadhouse down. Whoa, the band is swinging, man, it's rocking. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. There'll be nothing left but ashes when Sunday rolls around. But it's alright, it's Saturday night and we're burning the roadhouse down.
We're burning it, we're flaming it, we're cooking it, deep frying it, we're burning it up right now, we're burning it down, we're burning the roadhouse down, the band is in full swing, and man, there ain't no stopping now, there'll be nothing left but ashes when Sunday rolls around. But it's alright, it's Saturday night and we're burning the roadhouse down. I know that it's alright, it's Saturday night tonight. We're burning the roadhouse down. We're cooking it up, ain't messing around. We're burning down.
Well, we are almost halfway through. In fact, we are now halfway through our Quartet finals here on Saturday night, and I cannot believe it. Another thing I can't believe and I'm so excited for is we just had the core in the top 10.
And they're not very excited either.
Yeah,
they're not very excited.
The corners of those smiles were on the roof when they walked in this room.
That's right. That's right. We were just discussing with Steve. Of course, he was in the top 10 with Uptown Sound, and it has been how many years?
Boy, what, 16, I guess? 2003 was the last time.
16.
Old man,
Gosh.
yeah, you.
Back before there was lights.
No,
Back before there was
no need to hurry back, but we're glad we are back.
Back when you were 70 years old, Rick.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine. How are you?
Harsh.
Feeling better every day.
Oh, my goodness.
So tell us about your performance tonight.
Well, you know, the two songs that we sang today were songs that we picked many years ago, quite frankly, that we thought at some point might get us to this point. And the real interesting thing for us was the realization that we didn't sing them to get to this point this week, but we sang them years ago to get us to this point today. And so how could we not sing them and share them as a gift of our own journey and our own development and our own love of everybody who follows and listens and puts up with.
And because we've continued to change.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it really was, it's what needed to happen. I think that's the best way to say it. It needed to happen.
Songs that were very special to you.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. So we enjoyed the heck out of it, and that was fun.
Yes. And so you have had the songs for a while, but talk about the arrangers and.
It's so much fun to be able to connect with arrangers. Robert Rund, thank you so much for Who Can I Turn To, and for helping us out with that. And then, of course, Steve Tramack agreed to go out on a limb with us and take For Good from the musical Wicked and allow us to explore. And we love to sing that for each other and for everybody. That is a wonderful message. Again, because we knew you, all of you, we've been changed for good. We have.
Well, and that's kind of the anthem we're hearing throughout the week from all barbershoppers and families and the audience members, that all of these performances that are so heartfelt and so well executed really do speak to our hearts and change us as people, and I think make us better. You know, so
I truly think we did take a huge turning point just a couple of years ago when we really started to discuss and understand what the art of performance meant for us as a genre. And we saw it yesterday in the chorus contest, and we're seeing it during this quartet contest this week. Singers who are taking us to a very vulnerable place every time. And it's been getting me all week, and I know it's been getting everyone out there. So thank you for. It's amazing. I mean, how lucky are we?
It's outstanding.
Yeah.
It is, and we were just discussing that some of the methods that you're using the full span of mics and just to create a different kind of scenario, different artistic picture was really, really special too for the performance.
Which got changed last night.
Oh.
True story.
Keep it fresh.
Cy Wood does not let us do the same thing twice.
And so we went with something different.
Keep it real.
Speaking of Cy, is there anyone else you want to thank that we maybe didn't get to the last couple of days while you've been in here?
We've been working with Steve Scott a whole lot throughout the last, really,
great.
we met him at a Top Gun a few years ago, and he's become not just a coach, a friend. He's a family member.
That's wonderful. Absolutely. Well, great. Well, it's great to talk with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for visiting with us.
For the third time.
Congrats again.
We're going back downstairs.
Night, Riley and George and Madison.
Hi, kids.
We were in this hospital room, and a nurse came in and said, every time I walk into this room,
It's like walking into a hug, because from floor to ceiling, all four walls, it was wallpapered with cards. I mean, there wasn't a wall. You couldn't see what color the wall was because it was cards. Nightlife shows up at the funeral from California. Jason January, the baritone of acoustics, he and his wife, about once every couple weeks, sent a whole big box of toys and things and gifts and stuff for Ryan, and the Ambassadors of Harmony just descended on Rob's house, fixed stuff in the house, mowed the lawn, cleaned the pool, did everything they needed to do. Power play. A week or so after they won, they get into a plane that they had chartered, I think on their way to the Buckeye Invitational or something. They get into a little like 6-seater plane, fly it to St. Louis, and go into Rob's bedroom and sing their contest sets for Rob and get in the plane and fly away. I mean, who does that? And I just think there's those stories and so many more. And I just think this is some kind of organization that I belong to.
Flamka.
So, Jim Henry and I share a few things in common. We both joined this society when we were 10, 11 years old. We both sang in choruses that our fathers directed, and each of us sang in a championship quartet with our brother. It's always been about family for both of us, and I consider Jim part of my family, and that's why I'm extremely honored to present Dr. Jim Henry as this year's Society Hall of Fame inductee. Dr. Jim Henry.
I'm sure I'll drop it. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's me on the screen. Thank you. Don't do this to me. Thank you very much. Thank you. They told me I could talk, but I'd have to keep it short. But I know you really want to hear the next quartets and don't want to hear me talk, so I will try to talk quickly and keep it short. But there aren't enough words. I want to thank the Hall of Fame committee. Helps to know people. And of course, the Barbershop Harmony Society, everything that you heard there, that means so much to me. And there just aren't enough words to describe the honor I feel. I, as Mike said, joined as a young man. I'd say this was a dream come true, but I never, ever would have dreamed all the things that Barbershop would have given me in my life when I was just a kid. I never would have dreamed it, and this is certainly the culmination of all that. So I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but I'm not much of a sports guy. But I look at the list of people on that Hall of Fame list, and they are, you know, as a barbershop brat, that list is my Joe DiMaggio or Arnold Palmer. Somebody just told me those names. I have no idea who those people are. I know that they're like legends in like sporting events. But I am really honored. So I couldn't do this without the thousands of people who are in my orbit. So if you don't mind, I'll just say a couple quick thank yous and let you hear the next quartet. But I really want to thank my high school choir director, Ike Eichenberger. Well, thank you. I love Ike Eichenberger. He changed my life, changed the trajectory of my life, and still to this very day loves me like I was his own son. I want to thank all the great quartets and choruses that are represented in this hall that made up the soundtrack of my life. And I know many of us out there have those quartets that make up the soundtrack of our lives and inspire us. Especially my favorite chorus, the Ambassadors of Harmony, who have been my rock and my family since I was a baby. And
and make me just a better man, and especially my partner in crime, Johnny Maroney, but also especially the guy who saw something in me when I was really young and still in high school and has been my mentor and biggest cheerleader, I think, ever since, Dr. David Wright. So thanks to David. I want to thank 6 men who have meant so much to me in my life: Kip Buckner, Rick Knight, Rob Henry, Fred Farrell, Mike Slamka, and the other one. Can't remember him, but they have been my brothers and closer than brothers. I want to thank my dad, Bob Henry, my stepdad, Gordon Mannion, and especially my mom, who's out here in the house somewhere. She's been rooming with her idol, Iris Cockcroft, all week. They've made quite a splash here. There are a lot of barbershop songs written about how much a mother loves her children, but they all pale in comparison to how much my mom loves me, let me tell you that. And speaking of parenthood, I just want to thank my children, Lydia and Gia and Isaiah, who give my life purpose and meaning. I want to thank Steve Armstrong was out here talking about, when he was getting the Joe Lyles Award, talking about how supportive his wife was, and he's been gone so much and missed so many things, and his wife was so supportive and understanding through that. That's not really been my experience. No. I vetted that joke with her before I told it. I just want you all to know. No, honestly, everybody, my wife is a saint to live with me, to deal with the schedule I keep and all my foibles. And, my wife, I just love her so much, Gita. This is more for you than it is for me, because I could not be here without the love of my dear wife. And most importantly, in the words of E.E. Cummings, I thank you, God, for most this amazing day. Thank you all very, very much.
And we are ready for competitor number 6, representing the Mid-Atlantic District, Pratt Street Power!
Can cry me a river, just cry me a river. I cried a river over you, baby, and now you untrue. Yeah, cry me a river, just cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You never shed one tear over me while I was blue as I could be. And you made our love disappear. Told me you were leaving, never felt my grieving. Now you say you love me, well, just to prove your love. Cry, cry me a river. Cry me a river. I never saw you cry. I cried a river. Listen to the beat kicking oh so tight. It's a rockin' for me tonight. For me tonight. You came to town, a new kind of rhythm spreading around. It sort of sets you sizzling. Now I'm all through. It's symphony. Oh, rock it for me. Oh, every night. You'll see all the nifties plenty tight, swinging down the 50s. Now they're all through. It's symphony. Oh, rock it for me. Now it's true that once upon a time the opera was the fling, but today the rage is rhythm and rhyme. So satisfy my soul with rock and roll. You can't be tamed while the band is playing. It ain't no shame to keep your body swaying. Beat it out in the minor key. Beat it down, rock it for me. Can't you hear me sing a la da da da? Band is swinging la da da. So oh, rock it for me. They say that once upon a time the opera was the fling, but today the rage, you know, is rhythm and rhyme. Don't you satisfy my soul with the rock and roll? Well, you can't be tamed when the band that keeps a playing around. They keep your body swaying, swinging around. I feel alright when I rock and roll tonight. So politely, just rock me, swing lightly, nice and easy. Don't you leave me, rock it for me tonight.
Welcome back to the live stream. I'm here with my favorite co-host, Debbie Cleveland.
Oh, thanks.
And my other favorite co-host, Rick Taylor.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm out of a job. Hey.
Can you sing bass, brother? let's hear the lows. Oh, I can vouch there's nothing happening.
That was better than Scott. That was clearly better than Scott.
What a shame.
So close.
So this is our official invitation. Will you be my co-host? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not allowed. I have no authority. It's just me.
You just took it away.
Well, I wasn't really there.
Give it. You give it and you take it.
But you would be fabulous. I think you're going to be a little bit busy though, with this quartet thing, because I think you guys are going to be together for a while and
I am
keep
gonna
doing
be with these guys
shows
for a while.
Yay,
Yeah.
Alex. You done good, kid.
So tell us about your music tonight, guys.
Oh, yes. We opened the round with All the Time. It's a Barry Manilow tune, and it was arranged brilliantly by our dear friend Steve Tremack. And we're just so thankful. We actually had some time with Steve this week. And song 2 was Aaron Dale's arrangement of Burning the Roadhouse Down, which is a Steve Warner song that he did a duet with Garth Brooks on that. We heard it randomly and said that would be awesome. So yeah, those are the tunes.
Yeah.
And we had time with both Aaron and Steve this week.
Oh, that's
which is
nice.
it's a great opportunity when you get to spend time as an ensemble with the maestros themselves. So they'll say, hey, you know that chord you just sang? Here's why I put that chord there to support that lyric. Oh, that's why. So,
Right, treat it this way.
Yeah,
and
the
then
one
you're
that
like,
you
oh.
changed.
yeah, that one.
Get back to what you had. It wasn't
I like
broken.
that, but I didn't write that.
They're so generous and gracious, and we're really lucky to have them on our side. On
Well,
our
Throwback,
team,
thank you
so.
for joining us. Congratulations on a
Thank you.
fantastic
Thank you.
performance.
Thank you.
We're heading back for
Love you,
contestant number
everybody.
7.
Take care.
Thanks,
All the
everyone.
best.
Bye.
We are ready for contestant number 7, representing the Johnny Appleseed District, Quorum.
Kiss me too fiercely, hold me too tight. I need help believing you're here tonight. My wildest dreamings could not foresee. Lying beside you, with you unto me, wanting me just for this moment, as long as you're mine. I've lost all resistance and crossed some borderline, and if it turns out it's over too fast, I'll make every last moment last, as long as you're as long as you are mine, together for all time. Maybe I'm brainless, maybe I'm wise, but you've got me seeing through different eyes, different. Somehow I've fallen under your spell, and somehow I'm feeling it's up that every moment, as long as you're mine, I wake up my body. time. Say there's no future for us as a pair. For us as a pair. And though I may know I don't care. See how bright we shine. See how bright we shine. Borrow the moonlight until it is through, moonlight's through. And know I'll be here holding you. As long as you're mine, for now and all time, as long as you are mine. Love is a complicated thing, yeah. It'll bring you down or it can make you see. You better be careful, you might get an arrow from Cupid up above. Put your dedication to some education so you can fall in love. Takers think about love till it comes out their ears, and drinkers drink about love and they cry in their beers. Now you can think about it, drink about it, but if you're on the brink about it, don't fall till you know all about love. Singers croon about love, sing sadness and pain, and a tycoon about love spends a fortune in vain. So sing and dirge about it, splurge about it, but if you're on the verge about it, don't fall till you know all about love. And you must examine your motives clearly and look at the facts sincerely, or you may suffer dearly if you don't. Writers write about love till their fingers are sore, and fighters fight about love till they're flat on the floor. Write about it, fight about it, think all about it, and drink about it. But there's one item I forgot to recall. You can't know all about love unless you fall. Fighters write about love till their fingers are sore, and fighters fight about love till they're flat on the floor. Now you can write about it, fight about it, think about it, drink about it, but there's one item I forgot to recall. You can know all about love, no, no. And I know all about love, yeah, yeah. You can't know all about love till you fall in love. Fall in love. You must examine your motives clearly and look at the facts sincerely, or you may suffer dearly if you don't. Doctors know about love, that it's hard on the nerves, and drivers show about love, that it's hard on the curves. Don't lose your nerve about it, squirm about it, doubt about it, pout about it. But there's one item I forgot to recall. You can't know all about love, no, no, and I know all about love, yeah, yeah. You can't know all about love till you fall in love, fall in love, in love, in love, fall in love. You gotta fall
Welcome back to the live stream here from Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're here with Mid-Atlantic's Pratt Street Power.
That is our name, Rick. You should know that by
Nice
now.
to see you guys. Hey, congratulations, first time in the top 10. My goodness.
It's incredible. We've been speechless since Thursday at whatever time that was. It's just been there are no words.
Well, it's not like you weren't trying for it. I mean, but
You're right. Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, it's what you wanted, right?
We definitely wanted it, but definitely weren't expecting it. So.
Well, we were excited to hear those two pieces of music tonight. So just talk a little bit about that, what you sang tonight.
Yeah, we went back to our college set. We did Cry Me a River, Brent Graham, and we did Rocket for Me, Aaron Dale, stuff that we did back in 2016 in Nashville. We did a quick coaching session with Dave McEachran last night to kind of revitalize that, and we think it went pretty well.
Yeah, we haven't sung those since last year in the quarterfinals,
yeah.
so
That's really neat. That's really
Maybe
neat.
you should lay off more of your music.
Yeah, that sounds like
that was incredible.
Less rehearsal is always the right.
Don't rehearse till next year, and this is going to be great.
I think we're onto something.
I'm just going to claim it that I'm the one who told them to sing Cry Me a River.
Yeah, you are that person.
I mean, I was walking away and I said, yes!
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that was loud.
Okay.
We got to go back down.
Pratt Street, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, fellas.
Great job, guys.
Awesome job.
And we are ready for competitor number 8. Representing the Sunshine District, Rooftop Records.
Ba 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 ya ba 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 ba. Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. They're always reaching out in vain, just taking the things not worth having. Don't you worry about a thing, not a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, my mind. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. When you check it out. Whoa, they say life's a drag, and that you must go other places. But just don't you feel too bad when you get fooled by smiling faces. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry, babe. Don't worry about a thing, my baby. 'Cause I'll be be standing on the side when you check it out. When you get off your trip, don't you know a thing? Not a thing, no, not a thing, not a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. A chance to check out my moves. Yeah, but you're the only one who sees the changes you take yourself through. Oh, yeah. Da-da, da-da, oh, oh, oh. Don't you worry about a thing, not a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, not a thing, not a thing. Baby, don't you worry now, not a thing, not a thing, no, not a thing. What have I gotta do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to make you care? What do I do? Lightning strikes me, it strikes me, and I wake to find you're not there, not there. I find that you're not there. What do I do to make you want me? And what have I gotta do to be heard? To be heard. Oh, what do I say when it's all over? It's all over. And sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad. It's so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And it's getting more and more absurd. It's getting so absurd. It's sad. It's so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. What have I gotta do to make you love me? What do I do to make you care? What have I got to do to be heard? You know I gotta be heard. I got to be heard. Tell me, what do I do when lightning strikes me? Whoa, what have I gotta do? Gotta do. What have I gotta do? What have I got to do? What do I do? When sorry seems to be
I want a lapel pin.
Yes. What is that?
You can have this one, yeah.
I
Just a little sparkle, you know. Thank you, Jack Ware,
Yeah,
our
just-
supplier. He's
Just a
awesome.
little added sparkle, so that when you're singing,
I wore a little bit tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. Look at you.
Can I just really quickly take 2 seconds to say, Meredith Wong, thank you very much. I wore this with my Sweet Adeline's chorus as a tearaway one time. I brought this here and was going to unpick these off and forgot, but decided just to wear this instead. Thank you very much.
works.
Okay, we're done.
So the little sparkle in the jacket's just to like mesmerize the judges, like give them a little.
Whatever it takes. You know?
Keep them off balance.
I think you mesmerized them tonight with your singing. Honestly, we were just talking about the response to that first song, and it felt like it was a big response from in here on the monitors. But talk about that, your first song, and how it felt.
Well, this really was kind of the instant classic set because the first song from the musical Wicked was arranged by Theo Hicks, lead of Instant Classic. And our second song, a tune called All About Love, was arranged by Cole Kitzmiller, also of Instant Classic. And those young guys are really doing some awesome work. And Cole did another one for us earlier, and so we're really thrilled to showcase this fine young talent in our society.
And not only do you have 2 members of the quartet, but you've also been hanging out this week with their dad as well, who's hiding in the corner of the room.
He's been backstage with us and helping us through our rounds and helping us to find, you know, everything that we need to be successful, which is very, very little to do with, you know, tune this and shade this and all about finding the message.
Well, Coram, thank you so much.
Great.
Congratulations.
All the
Thank
best
you,
to
guys. Enjoy the rest of the
We're
night.
going back to the stage.
Love to everybody.
And we are ready for contestant number 9, representing the Mid-Atlantic District, Round Midnight.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to state of mind. State of mind in a New York state of mind. I've seen all the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies under the evergreens. But I know what I'm needing, and I don't want to waste more time. No more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. New York state of mind. In a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day. I was out of touch with the rhythm and blues. And now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the down to reality, and it's fine with me, cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. Well, I don't have any reasons, cause I've left them state of New York, state of mind. In a New York state of mind. Whoa, I don't have any reasons, 'cause I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. In a New York state of mind. New York state of mind. I'm in a New York state of Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Light the fire, girl. Your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I will do anything, girl. You need only ask. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. Oh, girl, relax. Let's go slow. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just gonna concentrate on you. Girl, are you ready? It's gonna be a long night. Throw your phone on the floor. I'm gonna turn my phone off too. I've made plans to be with you. Girl, whatever you ask me, you know I can do. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to. Baby, tonight is your night, and I will do you right. Just make a wish on your night. Anything that you ask, I will give you. The love of your life, of your life, of your life.
Welcome back to the live stream. We are here with Rooftop Records.
Hey,
everybody. Welcome, guys.
We do want to hear about your music, but tell us about your cool jacket.
Oh yeah, you can find them on Amazon.com.
Yeah, I was just scrolling online.
$79.99.
I found a cheaper price at a different website. Courtesy of Barbershop Enthusiasts. Thanks, Ben Porter. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ben. Thanks, Ben.
Ben, really? Where were you a week ago?
No, but this is a cool new look. Tell us about your music you sang tonight.
Both of them were my arrangements.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you sounding so surprised?
Big surprise there. I think one of the cool things about the last song we sang, Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word, the Elton John song, it was the very first song we ever competed with. So we wanted to make sure that this will be probably the last year that we sing it. So we wanted to make it the last song that we ended.
It was actually the first one we ever learned
Ever
together as a
learned,
quartet.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Some of us are still learning it.
Rooftop Records, congratulations.
Any quick thanks?
Thanks to Cindy Hansen. You're the best.
Brandon
Thank you,
Guyton,
Cindy Hansen.
thank you.
We love you.
You're awesome.
And we are ready for contestant number 10, representing the Mid-Atlantic District, Midtown.
As a boy, I lived in a million homes, so I always would keep to myself the lessons I learned from the stories and poems I would steal from a library shelf. The books, like the rooms, weren't mine to keep, but the words weren't left behind. And I think of them all now when I can't sleep. And a poet who read my As the wise men once wrote, never give all the heart. Well, it's easy to see he was writing for me. I just wish I could play that part. He scribbled that love isn't worth thinking of, that it fades out from kiss to kiss. If I just learned those lines, just imagine the misery I miss. As the Irishman said, don't put your heart in clay. Well, he warned of the cost and the heart that he lost. Mr. Yates really paved the way for girls that I've known who have clearly shown they've been reading him from the start. 'Cause when it comes to me, their kisses come free, but they never give all the They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lovely stars of love, but not for me. guess I can't erase the memory of her face. 'Cause right from the start, she was playing a part, and she never gave all her heart. She kissed me, but kept her. They're writing songs of love, but not for all my heart. I want to now. If you could see what I see in us, you'd see that our future looks bright, looking bright. If you could hear what I hear in us, you'd hear some wrong notes, but still sing them right. If you could feel what I feel in us, all the pain and the passion that's real in us, all the heartache that somehow appeals to us, you feel like you're falling in love, baby, then you know that you'd be falling in love, in love. If you could learn what I learned from us, you'd learn more than by going to school. No school, you have to be told. Just do what you're told. Be brave enough to break any rule. If you could sense what I sense in us, you won't sit on the fence with us. Seconds will feel present tense to us. You feel like you're falling in love. You might be falling in love, and falling so fast may not feel so secure. There's only so much the heart can endure. But when love makes you sick, there's only one trick, and baby, you and I are the cure. I said, baby, you and I are the cure. I know if you could dream like I dream of us, you dream of a night with no end. One moment with you's worth a million or two, and we've got a lifetime spent. Oh, babe, I know if you could love what I love in us, even when push comes to shove in us, you would find yourself falling in love with us. You'd find yourself falling in love. If you could love what I love in us, even when push comes to shove in us, you would find yourself falling in love with us. You'd find yourself falling in love, and I know that you're falling in love. You know you might just admit that you're falling in love. You might admit you're falling. Say that you might be falling. Know that you're falling so in love, in love. A lifetime will spend dreaming of a night with no end. Then you know that we have fallen, 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 fallen in
Well, we've just heard from our final competitor here in Salt Lake City for the 81st Annual Barbershop Harmony Society Quartet Contest. And we're now joined by Round Midnight.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome.
Well, guys, sorry.
No.
It's the first time we've done that all weekend.
It's the last one, and
I stuffed it up.
No, it was me.
Can we just
Totally
say
me.
publicly thank you to Rick Taylor and his beautiful wife, Susan, who were so helpful to us all week long in developing our sets and really turning them into what you saw this week. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Nice
thank you.
job, Ricky.
Well, you don't want to rush into these things.
Round Midnight, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2018 International Quartet Champion, After Hours.
Fun, 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 and fancy free and full of fun. Full of fun and fancy free. Yeah, that's the way I wanna be. I don't let my troubles trouble me. Fancy free, full of fun. No time to worry none. I'm too busy singing, singing in the sun, the sun. If you should have a chronic ache, pills won't make you strong. The only tonic you should take is a teaspoonful of salt. Come along, so if you really like to be happy-go-lucky, just like me, drown your frowns, my friend, and drown 'em right in your afternoon tea. You'll be full of fun. Sing it for yourself, and meet some guys who've got a song. Troubles are on the shelf, put 'em on the shelf. Right on the shelf. Make your own fun by yourself, by yourself. We're so happy all the livelong day, living life the simple way, knowing it's the only way to be. Full of glee, see, we're full of fun. We're full of fun. Yeah, fancy free and full. Every day's a day in the sun. Fancy free and full, full of fun. Just kidding, we ain't done. Full of fun. We're full of fun. Tons of fun. Fancy, 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 full of fun. Listen up, son. If you're feeling cranky, just listen to us. We're having fun. So much fun. Now we're
Whoa. Fooled that guy.
Sure, I gotta get you. Thank you so much. We've just had a fantastic championship year. I don't want to talk too much, but I know there are some people that we really do need to thank. First and foremost, our families. We are so lucky to have such supportive families. I imagine when you're the family of a barbershopper, it can be easy to kind of tolerate what they have to do. But we're so lucky that we have families that share in the joy of what we do. They don't just tolerate it, they share in the joy and they love it right along with us. So we're so thankful for our wonderful families. Ben Harding and Kevin McClelland are watching the webcast. You guys are part of our journey. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything, Ben and Kevin. Those guys, you know who they are. That's right. We got to talk about the Illinois district. I like to say the Illinois district raised us. When we started the Barbershop Quartet, me, Tim, and Ben and Kevin, the only thing we knew about barbershop is what order we were supposed to stand in. That's all we knew. That was it, nothing else. But the Illinois district has so many resources, whether it was coaching or conventions or finances or anything. We just learned so much about barbershop from them, and particularly, got to mention the Sound of Illinois. We joined the Sound of Illinois, the original foursome. You guys, yeah. And that's really where we learned what barbershop community was and barbershop artistry was, and that was really, we're so grateful for you in our journey. Another chorus to thank, Midwest Vocal Express, for raising Brian. They raised him. I know he started going to MVE as a toddler, so they kind of raised him from a pup into whatever he is now. So I don't know what that is, but it's something. Coaches. One of the first guys to ever coach us was Eric Dalby, and he coached us way back when we were terrible. It was bad. We were not good, and the thing is, he coached us, and the thing about it, even though we were terrible, he was so committed and generous and passionate and caring in his coaching for us, even back then, and he's the exact kind of barbershop that I want to be. So Eric, thank you for everything you did way back when, wherever the heck you are. More recently, Theo Hicks, Tim Warwick, Mike Litke helped us out a lot in the last couple of years. Guys, thank you for your contribution to our journey. Sure, give it up for them. Yeah, there you go. So again, so many people have been part of our journey, and we thank you for that. But we're going to go ahead and finish our swan set and finish our year as champions with one of the songs we sang last year at the convention. This is a song that's very, very, very special to us in particular because it is a song that is just plainly about music. And in that way, it's very, very pure. You know, you go to these conventions and you hear so many songs about love and about having fun and about coffee or butter, you know. Maybe that's just us. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's just us. But I mean, and they're great songs, and we do songs about all sorts of things, but a song just about music and about that power of music to grab you directly by the heart. And whether it has words or not, music can just bypass your brain and go right to your emotions. And that abstract and mystical power of music is something that the four of us share a passion for, and I'm pretty sure the thousands of us here share a passion for it as well. So thank you for supporting us so much in our champ year, and we're going to stay together and keep singing, and we hope that you, just as much as us, continue to enjoy the sound of music.
My day in the hills has come to an end. I know a star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might bring. Oh, the hills are alive with the sound of music. The hills are alive with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. With music, my heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lakes to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it like a lark who is late to pray. I go to the hill when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more, Oh. As dark clouds gather o'er the land we love, turning hope to despair, deep despair, we'll rise together to the fields above, where there's music alive in the air. We'll run to the hills when the world is heavy, and always will hear what we've heard before. The world will be blessed with the sound of music. Oh, and we'll sing once more. The world will be blessed with music. We'll sing once more.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember, following this evening's festivities, please join us for the Quartetorium in the Hilton Grand Ballroom. Once again, the Quartetorium is located in the Hilton Grand Ballroom. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your contest administrator, Woody Woods, and panel chairman, David Mills, for the announcement of our Dealer's Choice Award.
I'll give it to him.
I'd like to introduce explanation for our Dealer's Choice Award. Would you like to make a few comments about that, please? Sure.
Hi, how are you doing this evening? You have a great night, huh? The Dealer's Choice Award is an award that's presented to the top-ranking first-time international quartet, and they can't have any former champions in it. And this year's winners are Midtown.
Appreciate it so much.
And let's move on to the results of this fabulous contest. I know you're ready, I'm ready too. So before we announce the winners of the medals, we're going to do just another little administrative thing. The results of the contest, as far as the official scoring summary, is going to be available emailed directly to the competitors. They'll know within seconds of the announcement. You'll know within minutes of the announcement. However, we're going to ask you, last night we had a little bit of difficulty. A lot of you were anxious to see the results. Those results will be posted, but we're going to encourage you in a few minutes to check out Facebook and go there and try to get the results. It seems like the BHS website had a lot of people going there at the same time. You might have noticed last night. Perhaps some of you didn't get to there. I heard rumors it was somewhere around 1.2 million hits at one time, or something less than that, but close. So that's an inside joke that didn't work. That's okay. Let's get on with our results. What a fabulous contest. What fabulous quartets. I know you got to agree. Let's go ahead and get to the medals.
Presenting your fifth place medals, please welcome 2010 champs Stormfront and 1973 champs Dealer's Choice. Presenting the fourth place medals, please welcome your 2015 champions Instant Classic. Presenting third place, please welcome 2016 champions Forefront. Presenting second place, your 2017 international champion, Main Street. And first place, presented by your 2018 international quartet champion, After Hours.
And now that we have some quartets to present these medals, let's do this with a score of 8,112 points, 90.1%. The 2019 fifth place bronze medalist quartet, Midtown.
$165 points, a 90.7% average. The 2019 fourth place bronze medalist quartet is Rooftop Records.
with a score of 8,310 points, a 92.3%. The 2019 third place bronze medalist quartet, Quorum.
With a score of 8,369 points, a 93% average, the 2019 second place silver medalist quartet is Throwback.
And with a score of 8,439 points, 93.8%, 2019 first place gold medal champion, Signature.
Thank you so much. What a privilege. What an amazing week. We have so many people to thank. I want to start with our families. I want to start with our wives, Gisela, Supriya, girlfriend, but maybe wife soon.
Wow!
Pressure.
No pressure or anything. No pressure.
I want to thank my mother because she's been my rock my entire life. And she supported me always. Every year, 20 years coming to this contest. And I love you, Mom. Thank you.
Hey, I love my mother too. She's not here, but
I know.
I love mine too.
Dad,
Mom,
you know what?
mine too.
Mom,
I love my mom.
and Stella and Rick, we love you guys.
Paul's not the only one.
And all our moms. To my wife, thank you for putting up with all the rehearsals and all the time away from home. You are my best friend, and I love you. Aiden, Leah, you're my whole world. So we want to thank a man who is no longer here with us, but is with us all in spirit. And that man is Gene Cockcroft. He is the reason that many of the young people you saw on stage, some medalists, are part of this organization now. And we couldn't have done it without him. He was our fifth man on stage all week. And to Iris, we love you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you. No, we share here. You go ahead. We'll let you finish.
There's so many people we would like to thank, but you know, names that just come off the top of my head: Tony DeRosa, Gene and Brian Barford, Joe Connolly, Alex Rubin. There's just we've had an abundance of love and support throughout the years from the audience, judges that we've been able to collaborate with. Abort. They're saying abort. Okay, fantastic. Had to do something.
Good.
And you know, this quartet's been together now on a journey for 6 years, and there's a lot of men behind us that we respect from the bottom of our heart, that we've watched and we've had the privilege to compete against. And if it wasn't for a lot of these men that we're looking at now, we wouldn't be here today. So even before we can accept this award, we want to thank them for paving the ways. We love you guys. There's one man that, after Gene's passing, stepped in graciously. He gave himself selflessly of always. He never wanted to change what Signature was about. He says, I love what you guys are about. I'm behind you 100%. I don't want you to change. I just want to help any way that I can. He's been an ambassador of song. He's been our friend. He's been the person who lifts us up. He's the person that we pray with. And we couldn't have been here without George Gipper. We just want to tell you, Gipper, we love you.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change has come. Hey, I told somebody I would do that, so there you go.
There you go.
I really want to thank the audience, and I want to thank all of our Signature fans, the people that walk up to us all the time with support, even sometimes when we've doubted ourselves too. Thank you for believing in us. You are an inspiration to everything that we have done and everything that we've become. So, I don't know, this is, yeah, and I mean, you can rehearse this moment a million times in your head, but what do you say? But thank you. Thank you all for, you know, thank everybody. That's it. I'm done. That's it?
Yeah. Nope, I'm good. Oh, strong.
Well, let's take this back home, all this bottled up energy and joy of barbershop singing together. And we want to thank all the volunteers here in Salt Lake City who have helped us have a wonderful week. And for all of you barbershoppers that are here, I want you to know that we had nearly 2,000 guests here from Salt Lake City who have joined us for this evening. And so our guests, on the back of your program, you see how the music and words for how we close our convention every year. And for all of you, I think it's in the program if you want to sing along if you don't know it. But thanks a lot. Have a great time. Get home safe and have a great evening. E flat, please.
And we're here wrapping up the 81st Annual Convention of the Barbershop Harmony Society in Salt Lake City, Utah. You just saw those fabulous quartet results, and in some cases surprising, in some cases just joyful. I mean, everything and all the emotions wrapped into one. It was great.
Huge.
Absolutely.
What a huge call-off. We'll quickly just go through them one more time just in case you missed them at home. In 5th place, first time out, the Dealer's Choice Award, Midtown with a score of 90.1. In 4th place, their first time in the medals, Rooftop Records from the Sunshine District with a 90.7. And in 3rd place, Quorum with 92.2. Throwback in 2nd place with 93. And your 2019 champions, and what deserving champions, Indeed. Signature with a score of 93.8.
Definitely an audience favorite, and last year too for a lot of people, coming in second 2 times in a row, and then this year taking home the gold medals. We know they're super happy guys, and we love them all.
Oh yeah, it was an amazing week. We saw and heard some amazing performances, and just being in here in the studio, it was just I keep saying amazing. It was amazing.
Accurate.
It was, yeah. It just was. But I'd like to say I sure have enjoyed sharing the week with the two of you, and
it's been great.
Oh my gosh!
Congratulations again, Rick Taylor, on your 50-year pin.
Oh, thank you.
And Alex Morris, just a treat to share time with you guys. Thank you for giving of your time this week to be here. I mean, I'm just honored to be asked every time and to be a part of this.
It's my pleasure to sit here with these two all week. We've been trapped in this studio with some of the most amazing team, though.
Yes.
So a big thank you to our team.
Eric, Mark, and Elise, everybody.
Our wonderful producer, Adrian,
That's right.
Jesse calling it, Scott calling it. It's been such a joy. Thank you at home for getting in touch with us when you're fact-correcting our inaccuracies and also commenting on our fabulous outfits. Thank you very much. It's been a joy to be with you here in Salt Lake City. We can't wait to do it all again next year. My name's Alex Morris.
I'm Debbie Cleveland.
I'm Rick Taylor.
And we're signing off for the 81st Annual Convention. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks.